Meanwhile, the what-ifs continue to haunt those Boston Marathon runners who were in the area when the bombs went off Monday, but they walked away okay.
Yeah, that includes Manfred Schmidt. The Louisville man had just crossed the finish line when he saw that first explosion. Wave 3's Jamie Weiss sat down with Schmidt this afternoon. And Jamie, how close was he to when the blast went off?
Well, Scott and Janelle, it was a difference of 15 minutes between Manfred Schmidt crossing the finish line at the Boston Marathon and that first bomb going off. In the minutes.
So I apparently finished then at about 2:36, and the explosion was about 2:49.
After Manfred Schmidt picked up his Boston Marathon medal.
All of a sudden it made boom, really that short, sharp noise, and turned around and saw that big white smoke plume.
His first thought was a firework.
I never thought it would be an attack.
When he saw that second explosion, he knew it was time to head back to his hotel room. There came the barrage of messages from friends and family, one who, after learning he was near the finish line,
said, "You had an angel guarding you."
Schmidt says he can't help but believe that too. Though this was his 8th Boston Marathon, it was the first since burying his wife of 36 years, Margaret, in December. It left Schmidt nervous.
Normally, I trained 20 weeks for a marathon. So on 4 weeks, that wasn't much. And that was the reason for my nervousness, because I really wasn't sure that I could do it.
Something he repeatedly told Margaret while on the course.
I talked to her. Call me crazy, but I talked to her. I cried. And I said, "Margaret, I can't run, I can't breathe, I can't cry at the same time. It doesn't work."
That conversation, and racing part of the way alongside his training partner, Fred McKee, gave Schmidt the strength to continue. Eventually, he left McKee behind.
And then I caught up with him at about mile 7. And from there on, we ran together up to mile 16.
While Schmidt finished just about 15 minutes ahead of the bombs, McKee was running right behind them.
So we had that small window where I finished before it happened, and he came after it happened.
McKee turned onto Boylston Street in sight of the finish line right after the second explosion.
He said he ran another half block, not more, and then it was clear it was over.
So what if Schmidt had stayed with his training partner?
We both realized if I would have stuck with him, I would have run slower, and he would have tried to run faster, and we could have been right there.
Instead, he's safe at home with his 8th Boston Marathon medal. Schmidt says the bombing won't stop him from running again, or his training partner, who is heading to London to race in their marathon Sunday. Live in the newsroom, Jamie Weiss, Wave 3 News.